So, okay, I hear you, and I'm sorry if I'm taking up a lot of time with this, but it's just I know I can't be the only woman going through this, right? Because
Oh, I'm sure you're
this
not.
is
I'm sure.
multiple men that I've encountered this with. So here's the thing: is one like I've been engaged before, and I didn't post my fiance because like until we're married, it's nobody's
Hmm.
business, right? Because like anything could happen. In fact, in Islam, like you can have multiple suitors until you're engaged and you can only court with one person. So like
Hmm.
there's no you're single or you're married. But I understand now things are a little bit more complicated and whether we agree with it or not, some aspect of dating is incorporated within the courtship at this point, right? But and so I've maintained the boundary of like, listen, I'm not doing in singlehood what I'm not like what I'm not going to switch up when we're married and then start posting you everywhere. Like there's going to be some sort of announcement that like, hey, I'm married, but like you're not going to be an act. The second part to that is like, yes, I have social media. Yes, it is public, but I don't post often. Y'all all have me on social media. I hardly ever post stories. There's nobody else up there. You might get a selfie once in a blue moon. I haven't posted on my timeline in a year. I'm not very active other than having conversations and sending memes with some girlfriends, right? So if you understand me and you're vetting me and you're seeing these behaviors, I'm not on my phone. I'm not somebody who's like constantly posting other parts of my life, and you're the only exception to what's being posted. Like, I don't post family, I don't post friends because it's public and people prefer their privacy. I don't post people because they're private people. They don't want to be on a public platform, right? So like the behaviors are consistent because there's a value behind it that informs it, right? But now it's this confrontation of like, well, now I don't trust you, right? But all of my actions have aligned that like this is worthy of trust because it's consistent. But I still have an issue with you not putting me up there.
Mm.
Damn, 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 damn. You know what? Delete the whole damn thing. At this
Yeah.
Or
point,
take pictures of you guys arm in arm or holding hands, but no face.
no, she don't want anybody. Like I actually agree with that. So when she
I
made
don't know.
that statement that said,
But I'm talking about for his security because in his mind, he's thinking that it may not be as serious for her because if, especially like the point Inaz was making, a lot of women will post one, they
you,
want
you,
people to know
you
that
know
they
why I
got
you
matched
know why I
up.
disagree is because if I'm going to say that men get into trouble by posting a woman and the DMs start flooding to him, it has to be worse for a woman. So the reason I wouldn't advise that is because if she posts the hands, she's not entertaining any other suitors. Now there are people saying, "Hey, big head," because she posted the hands. I would rather her be consistent and stay not posting anything at all. I would be like, "Listen, this is what we're gonna do. I'm deleting the whole damn thing because I just can't do this." Right? There I am a very private person.
See,
How
that's
can I?
you.
Yeah.
But what she's saying is she's not experiencing that. The guys that I guess who are interested in her are saying, why won't you post it? Because
So
this
okay,
is
let me rephrase it for Marcus.
Can I say this before you answer this? One thing, fresh and fit. Just follow me on this. A lot of the young no listen to it. A lot of young men are taking cues as far as what our do's and don'ts from like fresh and fit or somebody of that ilk. And one of the major things is if your woman loves you or if you really know you got a good woman, it's how she operates off of Instagram. So that could be them trying to validate your worth as a woman via what they're learning from the social cues that other men are giving them that they respect.
Yeah, that's the biggest one too. Her
So
social media behavior.
I hear that, right? But I think you guys are like giving me advice from like your own perspectives. I want
Yeah.
you to give me advice the way you would your daughters when they become of age, right?
I
Because
swear.
that's really the conversation that I'm trying to have, right? Like it's different for a man to say I want to be private because he's the leader of the relationship. But if the man wants to be public and I am the one to fall under his leadership, we now have a huge conflict of values.
I would tell my daughter, post your family if that's what y'all want to do. If the man in the house is saying post your family and you're supposed to be follow him, it's insubordination to say I'm not gonna post my family.
Insubordination. No, I'm actually different. I'm actually different because if you have, so my wife has a mommy page where she's trying to get it up to, get sponsorships and stuff for, that's her own thing. I don't really I don't go on there. I'm not on that page, and that functions as an extension of her own personality. Right. So if you're going to do anything together and make executive decisions, it needs to be a family page. Otherwise, I would say don't never be opposed to being on his page, right? If he's proud and he wants to showcase his family, let him put that on his page. But as far as your page is concerned,
but we're not at family yet. Like, I'm still
no, I'm not.
No. I'm saying once y'all are a family. I wasn't saying prior to that. Yeah.
Okay, no, but
he's looking for that now.
Get to family, because I can make that concession when we get to family. My only hard stop is like children don't get to be on the internet. I don't care if we're running the page or you're running the, like, children don't get to. That's separate. But I'm saying until I get to the point where we're family, how do I deal with the fact that, like, this is a huge point of contention for a lot of the gentlemen that I'm meeting?
I don't know. This is a head scratcher. It's a strong I don't know too. I'm sorry.
Different generation. Damn.
I'm out the game. I'm about to do a dance when we get off here. Like, I don't know how to deal with this one, Chief. I'm sorry. Woo.
Now, are they saying that they specifically want their face posted, or could it be things like, well, how Mike said, in terms of behaviors? So now the things that I'm posting, it might be, I love being in love, that kind of stuff. Would that make, you know what I'm saying?
Let me clear it up, right? Let me clear it up. I don't post memes on my story. I don't post memes on my timeline. I literally, like, I
got a solution.
6 to 8 months, I'll post a selfie on my story. I have not posted on my timeline in a year. I'm not actually active in putting myself out there on social media. I just don't post frequently at all.
Okay, so all right, so I'm thinking about this because I'm not thinking about it how I would think about it. I'm trying to think about somebody via the Fresh and Fit. I'm just going worst case scenario that somebody's using that ideology. Give them access to the account.
They not. No, Mark.
The main thing they worried about Trigger Mike is that they
might
feel like
post
Instagram
a
is
picture
a
of
dating
themselves.
site. They feel like it's a dating site. Not me, but they feel like it's a 100% dating site, and they may or may not want you to show off your love. Men don't typically care about that. They're trying to protect you from cheating on them, and they're in fear of that. That's really what I hear.
So,
especially when men talk about
you from cheating on them.
Huh?
You said protect you from cheating on that. Yeah, you got to copyright that shit. Yeah. I'm trying to protect you.
That's not even my words. This is my words.